Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's explainer. Today, we're tackling an absolute game changer in the tech space. We're talking about Day 41 Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or as we all call it, RAG. This is a massive topic, and it's literally reshaping how we build AI. We're going to break down the concepts, the workflow, and the real-world applications so you can see exactly what makes this technology tick. Our roadmap for this explainer is super targeted. We've got three main objectives today. We need to understand the core concepts, get a firm grip on the step-by-step workflow, and look at some practical, real-world uses. Getting both the theory and the hands-on practice is absolutely crucial if we want to actually deploy this stuff. So here's our syllabus for today's mission. We're going to kick things off with a welcome to Day 41, then move right into the core concepts and architecture. After that, we'll check out some real-world applications, roll up our sleeves for some hands-on practice, and wrap it all up with assessment and next steps. Let's get to it. Starting off with Section 1. Welcome to Day 41. So let's set our baseline. What exactly is Retrieval-Augmented Generation? Well, think of RAG like giving an AI an open book test, right? Instead of the AI just relying on its static, pre-trained memory, which, let's be honest, can get outdated fast, RAG lets the AI actually retrieve relevant, up-to-the-minute facts from an external database before it generates an answer. It anchors the AI's response in verifiable truth, which is huge because it drastically reduces those crazy hallucinations we've all seen. Moving right along to Section 2, Core Concepts and Architecture. Now, what's really interesting about this next part is how we actually visualize these ideas. We're looking at a really smart contrast here between two approaches. First, we have our key concepts. Think of these as the simple, everyday analogies, the light bulb moments that make the complex AI mechanics suddenly click in your brain. But we have to contrast that with the hands-on workflow. That's the rigorous, step-by-step architecture, the nuts and bolts. Because, you really need to grasp the simple analogy first before you can effectively go in and start turning wrenches on the actual system. And to actually master that architecture, we break it down into three specific steps. Step 1 is reviewing those core concepts we just talked about. Step 2 is understanding the architecture itself. That means literally visualizing how a user's query connects to a retriever, searches through a giant document corpus, and then feeds that exact context right to the generator. And finally, Step 3 is learning the step-by-step workflow. This demystifies exactly how your data flows from that initial prompt all the way to a highly accurate, informed output. All right, Section 3, Real-World Applications. Let's see this in action. So why does all this matter? Well, RAG is out there solving massive problems across the globe right now. Take healthcare, for example. RAG systems can instantly cross-reference a patient's rare symptoms against millions of medical journals to help out doctors. Or in finance, where it parses dense, real-time market reports to spot trends in a split second. E-commerce uses it for hyper-personalized shopping, and in software, it's completely revolutionizing how we debug code by pulling up exact system documentation on the fly. Mastering RAG basically gives you the keys to almost every major industry. Let's move to Section 4, Hands-on Practice, and see how this builds out in reality. Time to turn theory into actual coding skills. We start with a simple hands-on classroom activity. Look, before you go off building some massive enterprise system, you need a safe sandbox. You need to practice manually retrieving a specific piece of information from, say, a text file, and then feeding it into an AI prompt just to see how the output changes. It perfectly bridges the gap between the whiteboard theory and your actual keyboard. Once you've got that simple activity down, we ramp things up with a beginner-friendly mini project. This is where the magic really happens and things click. You're not just reading about RAG anymore, you're actually building something tangible. Think along the lines of engineering a basic Q&A bot that answers questions based exclusively on a single PDF document you give it. You're going to walk away having built a real working piece of software. How cool is that? And finally, Section 5, Assessment and Next Steps. So, the big question is, are you ready for placement? Preparing for those important Viva and placement questions is explicitly built into the roadmap here. And actually, I love how this is framed. It's not some scary final test. It's the ultimate payoff for all your hard work today. Because being able to clearly articulate how RAG architecture works to a potential employer, that's honestly just as important as knowing how to write the code for it. To make sure you've truly mastered this, we've got 3 final execution steps. First, knock out the short assessment quiz for some immediate recall. Second, grab the dumbbells, so to speak, and tackle the practice assignment to get your coding reps in. And third, just take a moment to recap everything you learned today. These steps are your safety net to lock all this knowledge in tight. And this brilliantly illustrates our entire journey for this explainer. We started with that baseline idea of giving an AI an open book test, unpacked the whole retrieval and generation architecture, explored global applications across different industries, and set you up to build your own hands-on Q&A bots. So as we wrap up today, I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. Now that you know how AI can dynamically pull in external, verified knowledge, how will mastering RAG change the software you build next? Keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.